Hello everyone, my name is Rax. Welcome to CTGP Revolution, random tracks, 16 tracks. This is my submission video for Summer Games Done Quick 2021. I'm submitting this as a race versus Plushel. And I need to make sure to choose here instead of random. I'll go Y in shortly. Funky Flame Runner, manual, because it's fastest. And we're going to start with GV2. And even though it's supposed to be random, you can just pick out the first track, because if you don't get the track you want first, you're just going to reset anyway. So you might as well let them choose. But really, what is CTGP? That might be the first question on everyone's mind. CTGP is one of the greatest things that has ever happened in gaming history. Why do I keep running out? At its core, it is 218 new custom tracks imported into Mario Kart Wave. Yeah, this is a mod pack of Mario Kart Wave featuring, wow, that was unfortunate, loads of new things, really. Besides the 218 custom tracks, as well as the 32 originals. You can play online using Weemfi, which is made by Weem and Lazarati. CTGP, by the way, was created by Mr. Bean and Chatters. I have to shout them out. Two incredible human beings. We're not going to talk about that. But, yeah, so this run is really, it's kind of more like a showcase run. Which is why we're doing it as a race. So we can really show off as many tracks as possible in the shortest amount of time. We chose 16, which is like, it's a good middle ground. It's around an hour. And yeah. So we're really excited to hopefully be able to show this off at a GDQ. Because CTGP has never been shown off at a GDQ. And it is something that needs to be shown to the world. Basically, here I don't choose random. I choose instead the randomizer feature. And I just have to choose the first track and get Daisy Cruiser, Juicy and Daisy Cruiser, which is not in the original game. This is one of the 218 custom tracks. It's really, and the reason we have to use that randomizer function, which is new to CTGP, but just by hitting the start button on the start screen, it randomizes all your tracks. It's because it's not, the randomizer imported into the game isn't actually random. Instead, it selects a block of 32 tracks, because it's how like the original game was done. It selects a block of 32 tracks, and it randomizes between them. So theoretically, you could just go random tracks, get a good block, and then like get it for free. But that's really lame. So we use the randomizer, which is true randomness, through all 248 tracks. Because while I did say 218, 2 of them are unlocked. They're not automatically on the thing. So, like on the actual CTGP, you have to unlock them like via secret codes. One of them being like the Konami code. It's really cool. Nice. But anyway, really, that randomizer, ouch, is just used for true randomness, which is sort of unfortunate. But it's not really something you can fix. I'm sure they could probably fix it because they're Mr. Bean and Chatters are the two most genius people on the face of the planet. They like invented the brain or something. But yeah, huge shots to them for creating this and making Mario Kart Wii still the crazy active game it is today. Custom tracks or regular tracks even. Because without really CTGP, I can guarantee you the time trial scene would not be as large as it is. There wouldn't be an online scene without these two, and really the game would just get lost in obscurity. Not necessarily obscurity, but it'd get lost in the same way Double Dash has. Yeah. So Daisy Cruiser, I didn't even talk about the track at all. From the GameCube, Double Dash, great track. Pretty short one too. We're looking for short tracks. We don't want long tracks. There are a lot of like 3+ minute tracks. We want under 2 minutes. That's really the goal we're looking for. The world record gets super incredibly lucky. I don't understand how it's even possible. But yeah, we're looking for shorter tracks. SNES Bowser Castle 1. Great short track. But yeah. So, like I said, this would be a great, really showcase. It's more of a showcase run than an actual like speed run, which is the reason I actually invented this category about like a year or two back now. Because I just wanted to play, because I wanted to prep for what we call the 216, which is really like a 12 or like a 10 to 12 hour marathon of every track in the pack. And I wanted to prep for it, but like, you know, so I invented this category where you could just randomize everything. And it's a cool showcase run. Like I said, it would be incredible to have this shown off at GDQ and get more people into the Mario Kart Wii community, which is an incredible community. Whether it be time trials, like you know, like the competitive time trial world record scene there, speedrunning in general, just the Mario Kart Wii speedrunning scene, online play. Mario Kart Wii is still such a huge competitive online game, like Smash Melee is. A lot of people like to call this the Melee of Mario Kart, and that's, I would say, a very true statement. Ooh, 3 for 3 lows instantly into the wall. If you jump and trick on these little yellow ramps that you see in Bowser Castle 3, yeah, as well as this track, you get low tricks, and 6 for 6, hitting a wall after both rails. Nice. Another neat thing about CTGP is that it incorporated a bunch of other things. Instead of battle mode, you have a mode called Countdown, which is sort of confusing to explain. What am I doing, dude? But really what it is you start off with like a certain time, like the timer's counting down instead of counting up. You can do this on really any track, but you know, some are way better than others for Countdown. And your goal is to really get as far as you can into the race. But the catch is, whenever you hit someone with an item, the counter goes up. Like, so you have more time on the clock. So you need to be able to hit people as well as like move forward. And there's like a huge strategy involved. Whether you want to like go forward in some tracks and just run the whole thing and hope you hit people with back spam, or like stay at the beginning, bag for stars and stuff, and just get like eight points off the bat with a star. And yeah, so that's Countdown. There's also new modes of 200cc, which is very similar to DK Arc tracks have been so good. They're both super short. This is Desktop Dash. This is the first actual custom track, not like retro track that we've seen in this run so far. And this is a ton of fun. It's basically, you know, based off on desktop. And you'll see the actual like customization in this track. This is one of the better ones. People love this track, especially like competitively, which is interesting to me. But it's not a Funky Kong track. It's very much a Daisy track, where it's like kind of hard to turn sometimes. Would have loved him to trip there. Oh no, see what I mean? Turns are very tight. But yeah. So yeah, there's 200cc, which is, please don't do that. 200cc, which is a just a real trip, especially on some of the just regular tracks. Like you can do a bunch of huge skips that aren't possible on 150cc, and adds a whole new aspect of the game. Then the other thing they added was Item Rain. Item Rain is really exactly what it sounds like. Items are falling from the sky, and like everything can land. Like usually, like you can't see bullets on the ground, or like you know, lightning on the ground. But those are on the ground, and you can run into them. And the coolest part, you can do all this online as well. And that's a really just fun, casual thing to do. I'm gonna actually hit this just because I should. And yeah, so CTGP is incredible. And really, I just want more people to see what it has to offer. Another thing you can do is actually you can add custom music into the game, like on top of tracks. I didn't add it for this run, and I probably won't add it for GDQ unless I get the go-ahead to do it, just in case of like, I don't know, some copyright issues or something. But yeah, so I just have the vanilla game music on, which really shows it also, which is kind of interesting because it shows what tracks were built over other tracks. Like this track was built over Coconut Mall. This is the Coconut Mall music. I know it's pretty obvious with the cars, which are only in Coconut Mall, but yeah. That's Up Drash, which is a really fun one, and a really super creative one. Yeah. What do we have next? And the reason we're submitting this as race, and I've said multiple times, is because we just want to show off as many things as we can that was created by the Mario Kart Wii community, and the only really the best of the best get into this pack, with a few exceptions. Not Life Party, it's a decent one, pretty good. So there's like 32 tracks, 32 chances, well really 30 chances total to get, like, to show off how amazing this community is and how much work was put into this mod pack. Another good thing about this category is that while it is mostly luck what tracks you get, there's a lot of skill, because not only do you have to be incredibly lucky, but you have to be good at all 250 track or 248 tracks in the pack. And you actually have to, like, you know, get good at all of them. And another thing I've forgotten to mention is that Mr. Bean also has added a ghost system for custom tracks. So you can race other people's ghosts, I wasn't even close, on other custom tracks, which is incredible. Like, there's an entire database that, Baby Mario, why would you do this to me? There's an entire database that you can connect to, and like you can download ghosts from other players and erase them. Even on regular tracks too. And like there's an entire like anti-cheat thing. And it's really just like, it's in the name, CTGP Revolution, Custom Track Grand Prix Revolution. Because it's really revolutionized everything about MKWay. Like you can even like import like custom character models, which is super cool. Like I can put friggin' Zekrom on top of Funky Kong, and it's still Funky Kong, but it's a Zekrom model. And like I said, the custom music, which is amazing because you can play all your favorite non-copyright bangers. Actually, they can be copyrighted if you're not streaming it. All your favorite bangers. And MKWay. Like, let me tell ya, putting Aquarium Park from Sonic Colors over Koopa Cape incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's one of the greatest experiences in the human life. So next up, we got Race 6. Oh, you love to see SNES. Ghost Valley 1. This is one of the fastest ones as well. However, it is 5 laps. That's the thing. In the original Super Mario Kart, which is the SNES Mario Kart, they're all 5 laps. But in Mario Kart Wii, they made all the SNES tracks, the 2 of them, Mario Circuit 3 and Ghost Valley 2. They made them 3 laps just to fit them with the game. Now, we saw SNES Bowser Castle 1, was it, earlier? That was 3 laps. That's because it was scaled really big. This track is scaled really properly, I would say. So 5 laps works. However, that like, if this would be a sub 1 minute track if it was 3 laps. Instead it's 140, which is still really fast compared to most tracks. But it does stay true to the original, which is really cool. However, it is very similar to Ghost Valley 2. Obviously it's based on that because it's just the first version of it. It's like they imported Ghost. It's like if the developers of Mario Kart Wii put in Ghost Valley 1 instead of 2. Just the game. Yeah, that was lap 3 right there. And we're like a minute in. So 2 more laps. I also have it on strategic items, so in ever case, which it brings in, oh god. We're not gonna talk about that. It brings in the fun of the items, but takes out the bad items. So there's not gonna be any lightning, there's not gonna be any thunderclouds, there's not gonna be any POWs, or at least very rare. Not gonna be any blue shells. Really, also super rare. Red shells are super rare too, so you don't have to worry about them. Another great thing is that whenever you're in a bottom 3 spot, you're always gonna get triple mushrooms. So if I need a bag for shrooms on a course, it's super easy. And that was in the game itself. That's just a great mechanic of the game, being able to do that. So if I ever need, like, ever come across a course with like an enormous shortcut that saves a ton, and I need mushrooms to do it, I have that option just to sandbag a little bit, grab the shrooms, and go. Yeah. All right, what do we have next? Yoshi Falls. We got a reg. It is possible to get repeats, which would be really unfortunate if that happens. Once I got DS Peach Gardens twice in a row, which is really funny. But Yoshi Falls, another really short track. This is like it's gonna take a minute 05 or something. Unless I do that. But yeah. A minute 05 is really still, even with the burnout, it's still gonna be shorter than Ghost Valley 1. And I don't know. It's Yoshi Falls. What's there to say about Yoshi Falls? It's just a long, it's like a weird L. The water is pretty strong. I don't know. Oh, a few more cool things they added in CTGP. Bottom right of the screen, you see a speedometer. That wasn't the original. That was added, which is really cool because it really shows you, you know, a bunch of speed conservation things. And it's actually really helpful for teaching people a lot about the mechanics of the game. Yeah, still sub 110. Which I'm gonna have commentators on the run, of course, of the race. Nice gold. This is a good run so far. We're almost halfway in. That can easily change. Just 1 mushroom peaks. Oh no. Oh, good. That was, the other ones were like 3-minute courses in that cup. Another thing they added was draggable blue shells, which is really cool. You can drag blue shells, like a green shell or a red shell. They also added online play Mii heads on the minimap, so you can see like what Miis are in the minimap instead of the character heads, which is really cool. But yeah, Flom Swamp. There's another custom track, or second, like custom-made track, not taken from anything, from like an Mario Kart game or old other games. This is a ton of fun. This is one of my favorites in the entire pack, actually. Unfortunately, it's not the shortest, but it's still a lot of fun. Like right now, this run isn't to like, you know, get record or PB or anything like that. It's just to, you know, it's really just a showcase run, like I said earlier. Showcasing how stupid that is. Move it, Koopa. Wow, I just got really bumped. If you get bumped in a wheelie, you lose a year and a half. And Koopa keeps trying to do it. Yeah, this is very DS Luigi's Mansion-esque. I think I like this one better. Koopa's going in on me. Oh, the rare POW. I'm gonna go this route this time, just to show it off. But really, it is a great race category as well, because you get to be like, oh no, I got the world's longest track in the history of time. Like, I got Ghost Valley 2 4 times in a row. And you get to laugh it with people, with your friends. But yeah. super... Really hoping to be able to show this off to the world. Alright. This tree. But yeah, Thwomp Swamp. Great track. I still have another lap to go. Yeah, 50-second laps isn't great. You're definitely looking for, like, at most 40 seconds. Because, like I said, you want sub 2. 40 times 3 is 2 minutes. But yeah. Trying to think of what else to say besides, you know, game mechanics, which are boring. Hold on. I'm gonna try something. I did not try it well enough. But yeah, really. In the end of the day, it's just Mario Kart Wii, but on a different plate. Still the same Mario Kart Wii that we love. Or hate. Hopefully love. Alright, 20 minutes in. Halfway through. Technically record pace. I doubt that's going to last long, though. Definitely PB pace, though. Hopefully that lasts long. Oh, do I have a PB comparison? No. Please, please, please. This is a relatively newer one. Warpipe Island. It's actually based off a DS beta track. And it's really cool. It's actually really difficult, but how the pipes are shaped sometimes. But it's a really fun one. It's really aesthetically pleasing. Lots of colors. Lots of me being an idiot, which we love to see. Yeah. Whatever, I'm just backing, even though there's really no shortcut in this track. It's got the world's lamest stream stop if you watch the world record. Well, yeah, honestly, the time trial community for custom tracks are also enormous. You probably see, like, records for one of the 218. Whoa, whoever just sniped Wario is a legend. Also, cool shortcut here. You can do that Shroomus. Like, yeah, even like some of the super long ones, like GCN Rainbow Road, which is a 4-minute track. People just grind them out. And the mechanics of Mario Kart Wii make this a game where it's super fun to grind out time trials, honestly. Especially if like not a regular track, which you know everyone's done in their life at least once. Like try to get good at Luigi Circuit, then be like, Luigi Circuit sucks, and then you give up. I completely missed the pipe. Custom tracks are just a nice change of pace. You really can just pick up and play any track. And there's a system called the Gold Star, called the star ranking system. Because there are actually, because you know in Vanilla Mario Kart Wii, there's a staff ghost, a beginner and expert staff ghost for every track. They took that, but like to an exponential level, in CTGP. Not only did I make the ghost better in CTGP for the regular tracks, because to be honest, kind of garbage. 119 Luigi Circuit's really easy. Are you kidding me? That just happened. They added dude. They added that for custom tracks as well. And like, so I don't like this. Yeah, alright, never mind, I like it now. If you beat the beginner staff ghost, you get a silver star. Oh, if you get a time on the course, you get a bronze. If you beat the staff ghost, you get a silver star. If you get the extra staff ghost, you get a gold star. And there are a few select people in the world who have 250 gold stars. Also, I just got second, which is very sad. Yeah, I'm not very good at that course. But there are some that are way really, really tough that you have to grind for. Like Rainbow Road. Like vanilla Rainbow Road. Wow, another reg. DK Mountain. Not the shortest reg, but you know what? I'll take any reg over long custom tracks. What am I saying? I was also trying to thought. Oh yeah, but yeah, there's some, like Rainbow Road, it's done by, it's in a cart. For those who don't know, Rainbow Road, the road record, is in a cart. Because it does this insane shortcut that cuts off the, like, entire first turn. And then it does a bunch of other stuff. Like, it does, like, a turn skip later on. A path switch when the path splits up. It's kind of crazy, the cart stuff. But that staff ghost is done in the cart. Also, obviously, world's easiest shortcut here that I butchered awfully. Really. Yeah, like, I've been grinding that Rainbow Road Gold Star for a while now. It's not fun. One of the few I have left. DK Mountain. This is a reg, everyone knows it, everyone has an opinion on it, that's for sure. Really, it's one of the only tracks you want to stay in the air. Usually you always want to stay on the ground. But you actually want to stay in the air for that beginning mountain part. There we go. That was a good cut. Because, really, like, because you're in a wheelie the entire time, I don't know. It's a weird mechanic. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I know it does. And that's just what you want to do, is just get air in the very beginning for the until you hit, like, the boulder ground section. Or the grass section, I should say. And you don't want to trick off these ramps over here. Like, that's why I'm just wheeling off the side. But yeah. DK Mountain, fun track. Maybe not with the Flame Runner. But still. I'll take it. Compared to the other tracks, it's a short one. And that's what we're trying to go for. Too bad I haven't been able to showcase too many tracks. I've gotten 3 regs, which kind of sucks. And a bunch of retros that, like, you know, everyone's seen from any other game. Yeah. Track 11. We have 6 more. Let's go by really quickly. I'm glad. Not again. Good. Welland Woods. This might be my favorite custom track. I love this track so much. It's an old one. It's been in the pack for like 9 years now. 2012, I think. But it is one of my favorites. There's a lot of really cool shortcuts. Really cool, like, just mechanics-wise. I burn out on it. It's over Koopa Cave, which is my favorite regular track. I'm just bagging, actually. Yeah. Give me that last place box. Give me those triple shrooms. Yeah. A good thing about strategic is that burnouts don't really matter too much. Because sandbagging never really loses that much time for triple shrimps. It really doesn't. Especially on a track with some decently sized shortcuts. Like, here's a cool shroomless turn skip. And I haven't played this track in a while, so let's see if I remember how to do this. Oh. I just did the shroomless, then ran straight to the tree. Bad positioning. That sucks. And I didn't get the starter boost. Whatever, mini turn skip. So, Welland Woods. Great track. It's decently short too. Unfortunately, I was really bad and got a 54-second lap. More triple shrooms though. Nice. Love to see it. Wario, please move. I'm going 4 miles an hour in the Piranha Prowler, which is the heaviest vehicle in the game. Do that again. Nice. I've done the shroom shot in a while. I can't really remember what it is, honestly. But we're gonna keep these triple shrooms. Yeah, got the double trick there. Nice. Yeah, I love this track. I love this track so much. That's the one problem about strategic, is that sometimes CPUs can be really annoying with their items. They can snipe you, which loses a little bit of time. Oh, hit the tree! No! I also tried to cut off way too much. Oh, good respawn though. I thought that was a trick ramp for some reason. 5th place, somebody from the track. Or 218, 17, I'll take it. It's whatever. Could have been way better. Should have been way better. But alas. Alright, road record's probably done. But that's whatever. I wasn't going for record this round. That's just supposed to be a submission video. Another GBA track, Rainbow Road. Yes, I love this track. So Microwave, of course, they implemented tricks, which is a great mechanic. And I don't know if you guys remember GBA Rainbow Road, but the sides are all like, were all like the yellow borders, which makes almost the entire sides of this track trickable, which is really fun. However, I forgot that they updated this version of the track. So now this is a different version that doesn't have that. It has in some places, so you can do like stuff like that. Oh, I drifted the wrong way. I have to be careful not to low trick them. We got this little hidden shortcut here. It's not very hidden, but let me tell you, it is a shortcut for sure. We got this last ramp section. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is a pretty long one, like 55-second laps. But it's a ton of fun. I love this track so much. Yeah. Yeah. Those small double tricks right there are some of the most fun in this game. I don't know why I love them so much. I just do. They're just so satisfying. Oh my god, I missed that. That's not easy to hit. I'm not surprised I missed. So, yeah, you can just see how much work they did in. This is not necessarily a direct port at all. You can see, look at the background, they have all these stars. They've got the Paper Mario Bowser castle thing. Look at all the clouds. This is such a great atmospheric track. Moon. Like, look at just that visual right there is so cool. They added the fire landing on the track, which is really cool. Really neat touch. They added these colored walls so we don't die. Actually, a really nice touch. That is really... I believe almost all of the GBA tracks were made by someone called Chaos Shadow 23, who is a really great track creator. There's a bunch of really really good track creators in the community. Chaos, Sneaky is one of the top names for sure. He's typically the best out of all of them. Spy Kid has a ton of tracks in the pack. Chandler has a few. Mr. Bean himself has a few tracks. They're all really old though, and they're really only in for legacy sakes. Yeah, that was a really long one. Those are 1.5 years old. But yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of dedicated track creators, and they've really made this community what it's blown up to be today, which is really amazing. Mushroom City. I'm glad we didn't get Rainbow Road. We would have been here for 5 minutes. Mushroom City's still not the shortest, but I'll take it. Getting a lot of retros, which is usually nice, because retros are usually on the shorter side. Aside from the ones that they scale way too big and then make it a million laps. This is a fun one. Mushroom City from Double Dash. They made the sides truckable. Also, that shortcut on the right is not faster. You need mushrooms for it. They made these truckable as well. But they got also... This track, I think, really fits MKW. Because they add, like, because of the cars in it. I think they're a lot more fun to drive on. Also, yeah, life on the edge. If you're on the very side of that where the railing is, you won't hit the off-road. That's a super cool thing about, you know, bikes in this game. Let's go this way. Let's go this way now. I don't think I went this way. They're super narrow, which is great. Also, you can, like, if there's like a lip in like the road, like where the sidewalk is, you get air, and that can be sometimes incredibly useful. For like just getting air if you need it to hop on a ramp. Like if I get a normal Mario circuit, you'll see it. Oh no. Oh no. Really? Oh, I got big as soon as I let go of my standstill. That sucks. Squeeze in between. Hit the sign. Oh, this is a really short one. I didn't realize how short this one is. Nice. Could have been a lot better too. Don't fall off. Take the off-road. Alright. I'll thread the needle there. Alright. I'll take it. But yeah. Mushroom City. Pretty fun. And we're down to our last 3 tracks. Which do I have time save? I do not have time save. 204, 205 are about the lowest you can get. So sadly, I cannot record. How? No. You gotta be careful not to just mash A and go to the top track of the run. Don't be. That is easily the best option out of all those. Oh my god, the rest are all like 4+ minute tracks. This is a decently short one, but still iffy. This was recently updated. It's been in for a while, but it was just given a recent overhaul. It added a major glitch, but it's such a cool glitch. Unfortunately, I can't do it because in versus mode, CTGP actually got rid of ultra shortcuts. Like they patched it, which in a way kind of sucks on the surface level. However, what it does is prevent people from doing ultra shortcuts online. And that is absolutely enormous. So it is a small price that I am willing to pay. And yes, that is the best way to use that shrimmer. I believe. I'm probably wrong. I got a spin drift there. Did not lie. Or a slip drift. Which is really where you're drifting, but you're in the air. Like if you get like an air pocket and you start to drift, you don't get the hop animation. This is a slip drift. Oh no. A slip drift. I'll try to show it off. It's like kind of like that. It's where you like. Really? I just jumped straight over that. It's you go like left and right. You get like a little more of an angle and some height. It's useful for a few like shortcuts. I don't know. Mechanics wise, this game is so deep. I can go on forever on the mechanics in this game. I'll save you that though. But really, delay drifts are what I'm always gonna be using. Which is where like I hop, but I don't turn immediately. I wait a little bit. Because it gives you a little tighter line. I'm doing something called soft drifts. Oh no. Which is really like. It's really, you're getting the full, like, if you turn all the way to the right, you charge your mini turbo up fastest, right? That range of how fast you can charge up the mini turbo the fastest way possible leads all the way to, I thought that trick was a lot shorter. all the way to the 45-degree angles. You can check the input display all the way on the 45-degree angles on the control stick. So like this would be, I get the same, I turn less radial rise, like I turn shallower, I would say, as this, but I still get the same mini turbo speed boost. Don't be Yoshi Lagoon. Thank God. Yoshi Lagoon's my least favorite track in the back. Woolly Race was fun. It's relatively new. It's super creative too. It's one of the most creative ones in the pack, I would say. Yeah, as you can see, everything's made of yarn or wool, based off of course, Yoshi's Woolly World. Great game. I've never played it, but I've heard it's a great game. It's good enough to make a track off of, so get destroyed, Bowser Jr. There's still a bunch of multiple routes, but however, there's a very much so a faster route. So, sorry if you wanted to see all the routes. Because I'm actually gonna hopefully PvE this run. As long as I play this not horrendously, and as long as my, what's it called? My last track isn't the world's longest track. Yeah, 50-second laps. It's around average length. Not as short as you'd want, but you know what? There's definitely worse, and you'll definitely take it. But yeah, when you're doing a 250, there's a bunch of problems when you're doing a 216 when it comes to music-wise, because you get bored of hearing the same songs over and over and over and over and over again and want to play custom music. However, adding it's called the My Stuff folder, all the customized stuff, like characters, music, replace tracks, stuff like that. It all loads the game slower. However, I don't really care that I take the time loss because it's worth it. I like to have an enjoyable experience rather than a non-enjoyable experience. So over here, you know, like Luigi, like the Luigi circuit theme for every circuit track, I will go insane. Yeah, Yoshi's Woolly Raceway, great track. Super creative. Really, that's what all CTGP is about. It's just, it's a form of art, track reading. Like, Trackmania is pretty big nowadays. This is better, because it's a Mario Kart. Like, you boot this up at a party, CTGP, oh my god, you'll have like 4 people playing. There's also, another thing they incorporate is LAN mode. So if you're like, you know, at a party with like 16 people, 12 people, bring your Wii's together, connect them by LAN, you have a more or less lagless 12-person online multiplayer fest. And, actually, this is not the one I'm thinking of. This is a decent one. It's pretty long though, unfortunately. What am I saying? Oh yeah, Mr. Bean's also trying to incorporate a 24-player mode, doubling the amount of players that can be in the game, which is absolute chaos. Like beta testing, I did a little bit of beta testing. 24 players in Baby Park is an experience that everyone should have, at least once in their lives. It's pretty crazy. Better yet, everyone on the Piranha Prowler, where it's like the hitbox is the size of a truck. It's crazy. It's also a cart, which everyone hates, but too bad. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. So this is actually a 2-lap track. Oh, another thing, you can change the amount of laps. You used to not be able to do that, but now you can. So we got 2 lap tracks, we got 5 lap tracks, we got 7 lap tracks, we got 1 lap tracks. It's pretty nifty. But like, yeah, you can obviously just see just how far track rating has come over the years. Some tracks, like, we really didn't get any too old ones. The oldest one probably well in Woods 2012. It still looks great to this day. Big O to 2, when Big O to 2, during his time, incredible track rater back in 2012. Just way ahead of his time. All of his tracks still hold up great 9 years later, which is not something all tracks can say. I do not trust that truck, by the way. But unfortunately, this track's over 3 minutes long. Yeah. But yeah, I'm also part of the track testers program. Really just to see new tracks, test them, bug fix them, see what needs to be, see what's wrong with them, if it lags at all. And there's a lot of cool stuff coming up. CTGP's updated monthly, more or less. Gina's done such a good job of keeping it updated for the past 12 years or so since its release. The Wi-Fi's been updated to be, you know, not the worst thing ever as it used to be. And it is absolutely incredible what people have done with this game. But yeah, we're coming up to the end of the run. As I completely missed the drift trick. Wow, I got a super low trick and that messed with me. This track's pretty tricky. It's not the greatest funky track, that's for sure. It definitely is fastest with Funky Kong, but its turns are not friendly to someone like me who's not good. But even someone like me has a chance of getting world record. As you saw, I was on record pace for like a majority of the run until I had a few not great tracks. But time ends as soon as I cross the finish line. 47. That's a nice 3-minute PB or something. 47:15. Let's go. Good run. And good submission video. So yeah, like I said, submission race versus Plushel. Yeah, it's gonna be submitting as a race versus Plushel. Great dude. Definitely deserves some recognition. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for making this far if you do watch it all the way through. And I really hope this gets in. I really hope I'm able to show off just how far the Mario Kart Wii community has come since its release in April of 2008. But I believe that's going to be all for me. See you all later. Peace.